Saturday afternoon. It was by far the biggest St. Patty's Day parade yet in the 8-year history of the Nutley Irish American Association. The crowd that turned out to watch also set a record. Estimates between 30 and 35,000 people. OBC News cameras did televise the entire parade, and we have some highlights on this day.
Commissioner Joe Cunningham, Grand Marshal of the parade today. What do you think of today's parade?
Just absolutely wonderful. The weather was on our side, too.
Well, not only that, but you had so many great bands, contingents from so many different towns, a group from Ireland, all the ingredients that make a great St. Patrick's Day parade.
That's correct, yes. Well, a lot of work to get the bands together. Karen Polito from the back is really instrumental in doing that for us. And they all like to march in Nutley parade. They say one of the finer parades they march in. So they want to come here, too.
You've seen other Nutley parades.
Yeah.
How would you rate this one with the other?
Has to be the best.
Okay.
Of course, I'm Grand Marshal, too. Prejudice, but it's the best.
Okay. Well, New York can't have better weather or better spirit than they've had here in Nutley.
They certainly hope they have the same kind of weather, though, too. And spirit.
So congratulations to you and the committee that did so much good work.
Fine. Well, thank you very much. It was a lot of work. We enjoyed doing it. Thank you very much.
Great day for everybody.
Yeah, great for everybody.
For all Irish.
All Irish, correct.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.
And there were a lot of related festivities with the parade, which incidentally was televised by OBC again today at noon. And St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day, the 8th annual parade from Nutley, New Jersey, sponsored by the Irish American Association of Nutley and brought to you on television through the courtesy of Nutley Savings and Loan and several cooperating co-sponsors. My name is Phil White. With us this afternoon, Bill Groover. And along the parade route, we'll be talking with Audrey Garrett in just a few moments. Bill,
Phil, what happened to the weather? Look at this.
Well, the headlines in the Nutley Sun this week said it was going to be sunny on Saturday.
Okay, what can I tell you? It's fantastic.
I would venture to say that this weather is by far the best that the Nutley Irish American Association has had since the inception of this parade. The temperature on the Nutley Savings line here presently reads 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Less than an hour ago was 59, so it's still rising rapidly. Incidentally, just before we begin our coverage, let us talk to Joe Kivett, who will be the official announcer at the parade today. Joe, I know you're going up there to introduce the proceedings, but are we right in saying the weather today is the best ever?
Ordered especially by St. Patrick himself, Phil. Beautiful day for a parade. Couldn't be any better.
We'll be joining Joe in some of the descriptions of the various marching units, and we'll talk to you a bit later, Joe Kivett. As we said, today's parade is brought to you by Nutley Savings and Loan here at 371 Franklin Avenue, where the reviewing stand is. And we also have a number of participating sponsors that we'd like to tell you about. But
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
we will do that in a moment.
Everybody loves a parade. Welcome to Nutley's 8th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade. Passing in review is Post 70 of the American Legion, Honor Guard for the parade. These are in alphabetical order. Right.
That is the Honor Guard from American Legion Post 70 here in Nutley.
He's on our side.
Captain Frank DeGrosse of the American Legion Honor Guard.
And coming up in just a moment is the president of the Irish American Association, who is the Grand Marshal this year. That is Joseph Cunningham. Right. Bill, he's a resident of Nutley and been active in the Irish American Association since its inception about 8 years ago.
Isn't this the first year that there's been a Clifton official, too, in that parade?
Yes, I think there's a real effort being made to bring in the Irish community of Clifton. As you know, Father Collins of St. Clair's this morning offered a Gaelic Mass at St. Mary's Church here in Nutley. And Fedelmia Mullen Davis, who is today's Deputy Grand Marshal, is also the president of the Clifton Irish American Association.
And there are going to be several contingents, Phil, of Clifton school children in this parade. I noticed in the line of march.
That's something I was unaware of.
Yep.
I think coming up on the screen now, you see what, at least according to my list, is the Nutley High School band, and which I can now see in person.
Yeah, right, there it is. You're right, Phil.
Get out, folks. Don't be afraid. Out on the car.
A great day for the Irish. The Nutley High Cadet Band, directed by John Pikuski. We're going to be trying to keep our commentary to a minimum today, especially when the bands get a little closer so we can hear some of the music. But we might point out that the High School Cadet Band is accompanying and the Grand Marshal, Joe
Nutley High
Cunningham.
School Cadet Band, ladies and gentlemen. The band director, Lester Herbeck, who unfortunately is ill. Acting director is John Vitkotsky, and flag twirler coach is Vicky Lotka. Let's have a big hand for the Nutley High School Cadet Band.
Also in this group, besides the Grand Marshal, is the chairman of today's parade, the Honorable John Kelly, who is an assemblyman from the 30th District, but also the president of Nutley Savings and Loan. And we're told that Nutley Town Commissioner is Mayor Chenoweth, and is also nearby.
Let's hear it for Nutley Cadet Band. Nice job by Mary Jo Rizzo on conducting.
Nutley High School Band, under the direction today of John Pekoski, who for several years has assisted Lester Herbeck in the training and the direction of this very fine high school band, which has won several awards. One of several high school bands participating in today's St. Patrick's Parade from Nutley, New Jersey.
Let's hear it for Joe Cunningham, our Grand Marshal for today. Joe accompanied by his grandchildren Carly, Jason, and Jimmy.
Joe Cunningham is the president of the Nutley Irish American Association. He's been an active member of the group since its inception, and he's also co-director along with Pat Keating.
And our Deputy Grand Marshal, Fedelmia Mullen Davis, who is also president of the Clifton Irish Association. And Fedelmia is accompanied by her aides, her daughter Fedelmia Mullen Gallagher, Rosemary Edge, Nora Feeney, Ruth Cunningham, Kathy Egan, Veronica Kivett, that's me wife, and Dora Doherty Malillo. the new star of OTB Channel 36. Great cook.
Fedelmia Davis.
Mr. John Kelly, General Parade Chairman, prime mover of the Nutley Parade. Big hand for John. Mr. Peter Shapiro, Assemblyman Jim Zingari, and Nutley Commissioner Frank Cacciola, Pete Scarpelli, Mike Murata, Belleville Commissioner Mike Murata.
Of course, Mike Murata is the Belleville mayor.
And Mayor of Belleville, of course. There's Mr. Ed Lenahan, who was our 1982 Grand Marshal. The man on the right, the tall guy.
Ed Lenahan, also a former president of the Nutley Board of Education for many years. He was the first recipient in Nutley of the Mattia Award, and he now heads the Newark
and now
Renaissance
let's have
Committee.
a big round of applause for the Christian Brothers School Pipe Band from Sexton Street, Limerick, Ireland. This is a group of 43 young men, all teenagers, here from Ireland. They're going to appear in the New York St. Patrick's Day Parade, and also they'll be on the Regis Philbin Show on Channel 7 on March 17th, 9 a.m. The Christian Brothers Pipe Band from Limerick, Ireland. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. All the way over here from Ireland. Welcome, welcome to Nutley. Camilla Falcha. Falcha to the Christian Brothers Pipe Band. Camilla Falcha. That in Irish is 100,000 welcomes. Camilla Falcha. And we have the Nutley Irish American Association banner carried by Mr. and Mrs. Clark. And members Jerry Pocock, Ed Meenan, and Bob Cortez. Bob carrying the Irish flag there on the left.
The Christian Brothers Band from Limerick, Ireland is here in Nutley through the sponsorship of the Italian-American group that puts on
carrying the
Columbus Day Parade each year.
Association Member of the Year banner is Karen Opolito and Laurie Neer Weedman. That's right, you got married, didn't you, Laurie? And Laurie is a former parade queen. And Mike Batty, who is our Member of the Year. Followed by the Parade Queen, Kathy O'Shea, in the convertible. Congratulations, Kathy.
Kathy is a resident of Nutley. Her escort in that convertible.
Sam Batadley is driving that car. Be very careful there, Sam. Stay on the green line, Sam. Pat Keating, John Grywert, all these guys that put this parade together. Steve Blank, Bob Schweikert, trustee, Tommy Moore, and Bob Schweikert Jr. Here's the three Ryder brothers. Mike, John, and Bill. Here are the Kelly brothers, John and Joe Jr. Joe and John Jr. There's the Cusick family, Tom,
about the Christian Brothers pipe band, teenagers from Limerick, Ireland. They're here in the United States to participate in at least 3 St. Patrick's Day parades that we know. The one in Nutley,
and we have the Fennell family in green,
by the Italian-American
dressed up as leprechauns, I see.
Columbus Day. And they will also be marching up Fifth Avenue in the New York City parade Monday afternoon. Our official parade announcer this afternoon here on the grandstand at Nutley Savings Salon is Joe Kivett, whose wife Veronica we expect to be joining us in a few moments.
Passing in review is the Nutley Irish Association float, which is a huge Celtic cross laden with shamrocks, and St. Patrick himself riding at the front.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah. Finally had it done. Oh, she had it done 10 years ago. Oh, well, like everybody does. I say I had it done 24 years ago, and I remember that. That was not too great. But this is no comparison. Good. Get something done.
So while we have a quick break in here, let's go to our colleague Bill Groover, who's with the parade chairman this afternoon.
Let's talk to John for a minute.
And also our assemblyman from the 30th District, John Kelly. Bill?
John Kelly, this is a great day for the Irish. It's a great day for Nutley. The weather seems to have done its thing for the parade today.
I think God was good to us. This is the first year we really had a beautiful day like this. Last year was cold.
Yeah.
Every other year was rain or snow or some other darn thing. God was good to us this
The
year.
parade gets bigger every year, doesn't it, John?
We hope to be the biggest someday.
Is that because more Irish are moving into Nutley? What's that all about?
No, I don't think there's more Irish moving in Nutley. I think days like this, everybody's Irish. Polish, Germans,
Okay.
Italians, Swedish.
Good.
It's a day of fun.
Beautiful day. Thank you, John.
Our Deputy Grand Marshal teaches the Irish dances.
Yeah.
Followed by the parents of the Fedelmia Mullen Davis Academy of Irish Dancing. Got to keep an eye on those kids.
Stop over here for just a second. How was the march up Franklin Ave?
Terrific. A lot of people, and the weather couldn't be better.
I mean, you had your fingers crossed for the weather.
Lucky the Irish, Phil. Lucky the Irish. Nicest day we've ever had, I think.
Well, look, it's up to 65.
65 and sunny. I mean,
The women of Irish heritage.
We were coming up Franklin Avenue. It was at 6 to 9. John, look over here at the camera over here. Just say okay to everybody. Thanks for
How you doing?
stopping by. We'll talk to you a bit later.
Thank you, Phil.
Hi, Peggy. Aggie, how you doing? And here's 2 members that are, gee, these girls marched before. Veronica Kivett and Dora Malillo, but they have to march with the women of Irish heritage. They belong to it. It's Clifton Irish Association.
Deputy Grand Marshal Fedelmia Davis.
President, Art Marshal, Tony Brown, Vice President, Kathleen Egan, Treasurer, Eileen Nilsson, Corresponding Secretary, and Andy Malillo and Jim Rooney, Sergeants at Arms. Joe Kivett, Secretary, that's me.
Mayor Harry Chenoweth is on the grandstand, and Bill Groover is standing by with Mayor Chenoweth. And
I'm going to be talking to Mayor Harry Chenoweth, who obviously is very proud of Nutley on a day like this, who even planned the weather, I hear. Something to do with that, Mayor?
Well, I hope so, but I can't take credit for it.
John Kelly tells me this is the best weather the St. Patrick's Day Parade has ever had in Nutley. Is that true?
I would join in that opinion. Didn't start off that way over the week, but we did wind up with a nice, beautiful day.
It's a great parade. What a
Right.
beautiful day for Nutley.
Right, it's a wonderful day for the town, and it's a glorious feeling to share with these people this wonderful observation in honor of St. Patrick.
Now, share something with us, Mr. Mayor. Are you Irish yourself?
My people came from Limerick, Ireland. I just saw those little
Right.
boys and girls walking here. I was over in Limerick 2 years ago, and spend a little time where my ancestors came from.
Oh, so you've been there?
Oh, yes, I've been back.
Oh, that's a great experience then.
Right.
Are there any Chenoweths still in Limerick?
Well, no, I couldn't find any relatives. Mostly my people on the Irish side came from Limerick on my mother's side. My father's people came from Wales, places like that.
The rest of us are all adopted Irishmen today.
That's the best kind, baby. There's more of you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you, Bill Groover, Mayor Harry Chenoweth of Nutley.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill.
I have many officials here today. We saw Peter Shapiro in the parade. I'm looking around the grandstand to see whether or not the county executive is, in fact, here.
For the wire.
That was the Westfield Fife and Drum Corps.
It's here for the Essex County Sheriff's Department. Essex County Sheriff's Department color guard.
How you doing?
Hi, did you see if Peter Shapiro came up here?
No, he's down there working the ground.
We have Nutley's own Sheriff Tom D'Alessio, and accompanying Tom in the car is Bernie Gallagher, who is the Grand Marshal of our night. There's Augie Kandari sitting in the front seat there. Another Nutley resident, part of our Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
Let's hear it for the men in blue, members of the Sheriff's Department. Welcome to Nutley, and our thanks for watching our parade. And I see a lady in blue, too. Let's hear it for the lady in blue.
And we're going to be talking with County Executive Peter Shapiro, who's shaking a few hands here in the crowd. For the sake of our director, we're right near the camera on the truck. County Executive Peter Shapiro, welcome.
Where's the camera?
The camera's right up here.
Okay.
See, he's looking around to see where you are. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. It's a beautiful one. It's a great day to be Irish or to be honorary Irish like me.
How many of these parades will you be marching in this season?
3 this year. There are 3 that I always look forward to. The kickoff here in Nutley, and then tomorrow in Newark, and also in West Orange.
So you're having a good time. How far did you walk, Peter? Did you
Full
start
route.
at the full route?
Absolutely. In fact, a lot of the dignitaries left the parade route right here because we're at the reviewing stand. But I wanted to make sure I went to the very end because you hate to see any of the spectators miss even a little bit of the parade.
So you're going up on a reviewing stand and say hello to some of the folks up there?
Yeah, I hope to.
Enjoy the
Maybe
day.
get a little refreshments too.
Okay, we'll catch you later.
Great to be here in Nutley.
Thank you.
Okay.
County Executive Peter Shapiro. Back now to Bill Groover.
Let's have a hand for Essex County Surrogate Nick Amato. How you doing, Nick? Let's have a nice hand for the Essex County Shillelagh Pipe Bands. 25 members. Pipe Major Tom Tevlin, Pipe Sergeant Barney Rafferty. The band being led today by Charlie Doherty. The one and only Charlie Doherty. Let's hear it for the Essex County Shillelagh Pipe Band, ladies and gentlemen. Nice footwork there, Charlie. Charlie Darby leading the Essex County Shillelaghs. Watch the footwork. This is third half club of Nutley. And our Holy Family Nursery float with Sister Romilda, accompanied by a bunch of little leprechauns there in the truck.
Bill Groover, we have a lull in the parade coming up here.
There's Sister Romilda in the...
Okay. We mentioned that today's parade was brought to you by Nutley Savings Loan with a number of co-sponsors, including the old Canal Inn.
Yes, that's a great place, Phil. You know, if people look for fine Italian cuisine featuring delicious entrees like veal and shrimp, they should visit the old Canal Inn at the Bloomfield border. They'll find moderately priced menus sure to please your palate, with lunch served Tuesday through Saturday and dinner available Friday and Saturday evening. They can enjoy an old-fashioned corned beef and cabbage St. Patty's Day dinner in the old Irish tradition. And that's a great delight for anybody who's ever had it or those who haven't. So come and enjoy the good times at the old Canal Inn, 2 East Passaic Avenue, Bloomfield. Phil?
You know, Bill, we just saw Commissioner Ralph DiRuggiero walk up here. Maybe we get to say hello to him and some of the other commissioners, but the commissioners together chipped in and are helping pay for the cost of bringing this parade into the homes in Belleville by way of Suburban Cablevision over in East Orange. So St. Patrick's Day greetings from the town of Belleville. Best wishes from Mayor Mike Marotti and all the commissioners, of course, including Ralph DiRuggiero, Joe McGreevy. I guess McGreevy's pub down there in Belleville is going to be a swinging place. Commissioner Michael Pizzi's here and Joe Grandy. And remember that Mayor Mike Marotti and his staff are here and at Town Hall to serve you every day in any way. Stop in and see them or their assistants and their able staff at 152 Washington Avenue in Belleville.
They were just in the line of march, Phil, that whole group. Yep, a few minutes ago.
See Joe McGreevy right up there in the front row.
Oh, yeah, right up there. And look, here's the sheriff right here, Phil.
Go.
Let's talk to the sheriff for a minute.
Right.
You kidding?
Sheriff.
You starting the sheriff's office? What for work?
What do you want me to do?
Just make bread.
Sheriff O'Alessio here.
Tom, how are you?
Hi,
Bill
Bill.
Groover, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you, Sheriff.
Are they all right?
Oh, no, turn around. You got to face that camera up there.
You've got all your
bread.
people out the street. The sheriff force is out here today?
Well, it was a beautiful day, and we all enjoyed it, and there's still more to come.
You've been to a lot of St. Patrick's Day parades. How does this one rank with the others, Tom?
This here's a tremendous day because it's such a beautiful day weather-wise, and that gives us a little bit of help. But every parade that we had on St. Patrick's Day is one that we'll always remember because we enjoy it.
You're Irish today, of course.
We're all Irish today and all weekend right through Monday.
Good to see you, Sheriff. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Bill. I'd like to also tell you that one of our co-sponsors, Tom DeLis, does anyone want to make an announcement? No politics today. But we do want to tell you that for expert TV service, stereo and video repairs and service, as well as sales on telephones and equipment, good place to head over to is Lewis Electronics at 669 Bloomfield Avenue in Nutley. That's right on the corner of High Street. The owner there, Lou Perrone, and his staff will give you good prices, quality service, and free in-shop estimates. Lewis Electronics also provides custom installation of video equipment in your home wall unit or video setup with personalized attention and professional repairs on all VCRs. I know he does give personal attention. Bill, I have a jukebox, believe it or not, and he's one of the few guys that can fix it.
Hey, that's great.
All right, anyway, Lewis Electronics open Monday through Saturday from 10 till 6, and you can call for a free estimate at 667-6679. There's our, we still have a little lull here, so. This is a code word. What does that mean?
I don't know, what does that mean?
Well, here we have another little...
Hey, Maggie Carter, hey, Gary and Cricket Swan, and all their friendly bartenders send their best wishes to everyone for a happy St. Patrick's Day. Maggie's Carter is one of the area's most popular time-out places where you'll always see happy and familiar faces. And you never know who you might meet there. Maybe even some local celebrities. So stop by for a happy hour Monday through Sunday from 4:30 to 6:30 and celebrate the Irish tradition at that beautiful place, Maggie's.
Beautiful downtown Nutley.
Beautiful downtown Nutley, right?
I think they were packed before they opened their doors. No, we can't say that's a little... As soon as it was legal, they were packed. They're on the streets right at this hour in front of Maggie's.
Soccer camps. And the camp director is Joe Pertuzzi from Nutley. And officers are Gary Marino and Bob DeLuca.
Okay, sure, you bet.
And we just want to continue with some of our, telling you who some of the co-sponsors are in this parade that is being seen in some areas today and will be seen in the local area here in Nutley Monday, St. Patrick's, 12 noon, and again Monday evening at 9 o'clock in case you tuned in a little late and want to see the first part of it. Monday night at 9, the whole thing once again. One of the participating sponsors today is Mananero Sports Shop, where you can get set for springtime action at Nick Mananero Sports Shop, featuring a complete line of quality sporting goods and accessories for all sports like baseball, basketball, soccer, tennis, football, racquetball.
Captain, how are you?
Fishing, hunting, swimming, and exercise.
Good, right?
Mananero Sports Shop is your headquarters for state fishing and hunting licenses, incidentally, also an authorized distributor for Charlie Lou batting aids. So stand out from the crowd with new customers.
Phil gives me the cue, we'll be right on.
Come here, Nick Mananero Sports Shop, located
You're
right
Captain
off
Bell,
the
right?
municipal
Your first
parking
name?
lot at 234 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. And in just a second, we're going to be going back down on the street to Bill Groover. Bill is standing by, I believe, with some of the members of the Nutley Auxiliary Police Unit. Bill, you ready?
Captain Larry Bell, Nutley Police. Big job. Big job today, Captain?
No, it's a yearly thing that we've been participating in. We enjoy it. You know, we do the traffic, and we have a color guard for the last 4 years, I guess. And
this is one of the enjoyable tasks, right? A happy crowd, good feeling.
We enjoy it because we see everybody else enjoying it, and it makes us feel good, you know, when they're, you know, enjoying it.
Do you have your full complement out here today, Captain?
Yes, we have about 12, 15 men on traffic, and we have a color guard of 5 men, myself and Lieutenant Baker.
Do you let the Irish members have the day off?
No, they're the ones in the color guard. They feel good because the strut really look good, you know, and we enjoy it. I say it's a good organization. We have about 30 members, you know. And
Captain, tell us about the auxiliary. What do they do on a year-round basis?
Well, we do a lot of functions like traffic control.
Let's go, Joe, for
The biggest thing, we're the eyes and ears for the regular police department.
We're running out of time.
We're backup for them if they, you know, have traffic or any disaster control. But we just do everything to do with traffic and ball games or church duty or whatever's asked of us to do. We volunteer. It's a volunteer organization. We do about, I guess, altogether about 4,000 hours a year we give to the town because, you know, everybody enjoys doing it.
Well, everybody appreciates it very much so.
Bill's been a member about 7 years, I guess, and he has alone, I guess, 2,500 hours since he's been a member.
How long have you been a member?
Going on 6 years.
Okay. Well, thanks very much to the auxiliary for all your help today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Bill Groover. And just a comment that no matter where we turn, we see thousands and thousands of people lining Franklin Avenue here in Nutley, New Jersey. We're going to pause real quickly here for not so much station identification, but to get some messages in from some of the co-sponsoring units. And we'd like to point out that you are watching the 8th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, sponsored by the Nutley Irish American Association from downtown Nutley. We'll be back in a moment, right after we return you to your local stations. St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Pipe Major Brendan McLennan. And a world champion piper, Alan McDonald, in the group. From Scotland. All the way.
The North Hudson Piper Band is the one which is participating in today's Gaelic Mass at St. Mary's Church in Nutley.
The troop leader is Linda Scharf. Co-leaders are Liz R.J.C. and Marilyn Schuback. Let's hear it for the kids. This is the Brownies. Those adorable kids.
As we said, we'd like to welcome you back to the St. Patrick's Parade here in Nutley. We have a number of co-sponsors, and with me this afternoon is out in the field reporting is Audrey Garrett, and she's been doing a number of interviews from along the parade route, and we're going to go to her in just a second, but first we wanted to say hello to John Cowan and his crew down at the Nutley Pub, wishing all their friends and customers a happy St. Patrick's Day. A lot of them are down there watching this parade on TV right now.
That's a great group down there, and that's a great place too, Phil. Great food, good drinks, and bargain prices all year round. The Nutley Pub is your hub for friendly, fun-filled gathering. Special treat they're having, Phil. Ireland comes to Nutley on March 17th, that's Monday, with free corned beef and cabbage in the old-fashioned tradition. That's obviously going to be a good place to be. Join in the festivities of the St. Patty's Day at the Nutley Pub. That's the corner of Center Street and Passaic Avenue in Nutley.
I can tell you that every day is St. Patty's Day at the Nutley Pub.
Okay.
One of the better places around.
All right. Good place.
Could you give us an estimate on the crowd here today, Phil?
I think they have about $2,225,000 collectively in their pockets.
Well, I think that's a good sizable crowd here for a town this size. We're really putting everything on the map around here. We're starting in our housing project soon. Things are building up in Nutley. We need it.
All right.
There we go.
Wally, what do we... All right.
Very nice, girls. Very nice.
And while we have a little break here in the action, let's go to Audrey Garrett, wherever she may be, somewhere along this parade route.
Here, all the way from Ireland, is the Christian Brothers School Pipe Band. Let's talk to some of the people.
Christian Brothers Pipe Band from Limerick, Ireland. Shannon.
You've come all the way from Ireland to march in this parade.
To march in this parade, and we're delighted and honored to be here.
Well, we're certainly honored to have you here. What prompted this trip?
We were invited across, and the parents were anxious to give the boys a trip to the United States.
I think that's terrific. How long will you be staying in this country?
We'll be staying for about 3 days, and our guests, our hosts are the Christian Brothers Academy in Lincroft.
In Lincroft?
Lincroft, yes.
The parents are keeping the boys.
The parents of Nutley and Belleville and Bloomfield?
Keeping each of them have 2 boys, staying with them in their homes and looking after them for the week, bringing them, so they're wonderful to them, and they're all very happy.
I think we could get a preview of some of the music.
Oh, no, certainly, yes, why not?
Yeah. We'll come walk around there.
Oldsmobile Club with entries in the parade and 2 Oldsmobiles back there. And these people with the poodle skirts on here are cruising our parade today in a special maroon and gray tribute to Nutley High School's class of the nifty 50s. Approaching the reviewing area, you have a aqua and white 1955 Oldsmobile Starfire convertible, complete with a Continental kit. And that car is as beautiful today as when it rolled off the assembly line back in 1955.
You asked Bill a while ago how long this parade was going to be. It's now...
The car has all the power options, super luxury ride.
The parade started at 1 o'clock. We are not yet at the end of the first division. Almost. We have 3 divisions to go.
That's right, so it gives you an idea. Is this longer than last year's, Phil?
Oh, yes.
It is.
Followed by 1958 Old Starfire Holiday Souvenir, which is one of the 2 masterpieces of Citizen Farm back in the 1950s. Car was popular in the days of the hula hoops and the roller skates and driving. The car was driven by Nutley's own Hillary Hill and Bruce Trevano.
Hillary, who's driving that car?
I didn't get the last name, Phil. I don't think it's our Hillary.
Kind of reminds me, I don't know if you know, but freeholder Art Clay is quite a collector of cars.
No, I didn't know that. Yeah, has he got any in the parade today, I wonder?
I don't know. I haven't seen him today. He's usually here. Have you?
No, I have not seen him. No, but I just saw this contingent of old Oldsmobiles that they just brought through. In fact, one sitting right out here, Phil.
Look at the kids. They're really having a good time here.
Oh, yeah, this is a great thing for kids. You know, this is better weather than they have in New York for St. Patrick's Day.
I think the air's a little cleaner, too.
Yeah, I think that's true. Have to tell you, Phil, having spent a few months out in the West recently, their weather is no better than this. Just want you to know that.
60s in the Phoenix
area. Sure, 60s and 70s, but it's just no better than this.
Parade Grand Marshal Joe Cunningham on the reviewing stand, accepting congratulations along with Fedelmia Davis. I'm trying to see now if this marks the beginning of the 2nd division. I believe
it does, Phil. Right after this, it does. The 2nd division starts right now.
Led by the Belleville High School band, is that correct? Yes, and I can see the band coming up the street.
True.
The New Jersey School entered post 493.
How you taking care of yourself?
Belleville Pioneers, Belleville High School Band, President Peter Romatico, drum major Susan Ann Schauer, twirling captain is Laura Macedo, flag captain Neil Malandone, and rifle captain Loyalty Simone.
Our official announcer here at the parade is Joe Kivett, and rather than duplicating everything he's saying, we're trying to kind of coordinate things and keep quiet while he's talking.
I guess this is the beginning of the 2nd division. You're right, Phil.
All right, let's listen to the band.
Okay.
School marching band opening the second division, division number 2, as we're 1/3 of the way now through this 8th annual.
Hey, good to see you. How are you?
St. Patrick's Parade, Nutley, New Jersey. Clear skies now, temperatures up to 65 degrees. This parade brought to you by the Nutley Irish American Association. And as we approach our next group, let's pause real quickly for a message from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching OBC.
A year.
Sort of.
Sort of? How do you get ready for this day?
A lot of practice.
How much is a lot?
About a week and a half. Every day after school till about 5 o'clock.
Every day after school?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks. How many hours?
2 hours every day.
You guys tired or you psyched?
We're psyched. No, actually we're tired. Don't lie.
Mixed vote. Now, how long is this parade route?
I would say about an hour. This is one of the shortest ones, and it's like the warmest, thank God.
Now, do you all go to Nutley High School?
Yeah.
And why don't you just give some of your names to the viewers so they know who's in the van?
Angel Masuko. Angel Masuko.
And tell me the class you're in.
I'm a junior and I'm a twirler.
I'm Dawn Homer, I'm a sophomore and I'm a twirler. Robin Schweikert, I'm a sophomore and a twirler.
Lauren Clyro, a junior and a flag.
Marlene Turan, a 9th grader and twirler.
Lisa Myers, captain of the twirling squad, 12th grade.
Crystal Raffaelli, freshman flag twirler. Kathy Zornecki, freshman twirler.
Judy Mousman, I'm a sophomore at Nutley High.
Now, is there any particular greeting you'd like to say to all the people who are going to be watching this on Monday?
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
And welcome to the Belleville Knights of Columbus. Welcome to Nutley. And a happy St. Patrick's Day.
I think that's the Nutley.
Is that the Nutley Knights of Columbus and so forth?
Capel there and some other.
Let's hear it for the Moretti Art of the Dance.
I don't want to borrow it. But I want
Moretti
it for.
Dance Studio.
Gonna get a little show here.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, Phil. Right.
And the school comprises students, approximately 15 students and 2 teachers. And the president is Marshal Moretti.
We're thanking some of the people who are helping us out with the coverage, but I think that Bill Guzzi and Pat Marucki, who are on the handheld cameras out on the street, are really, we have a little monitor here looking at some of the pictures, which are gorgeous, to say the least.
Very good coverage. We've got our best people on the job today, and it's going to be a good show. This is going to be on the air Monday, right, Phil?
Well, it's on right now, Bill.
But it's on now, yeah, right, of course, right. Okay, Phil.
Bill, I think I see Commissioner Ralph DiRuggiero here in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, listen, Ralph, come on over. Let's talk to you for a minute. Come on. Now, Belleville has a little contingent here today. In fact, quite a contingent of people, don't they?
Yeah, we sure do. We're always out to support Nutley and Nutley's St. Patrick's Day Parade and all the good Irish people.
Have good Irish
Nutley community.
You have Irish community in Belleville, I'm sure.
We sure do. We sure do. So we're out here celebrating. Our band just went by.
I saw you walking too, Ralph.
That's right.
Okay.
It's always fun.
Have you been in other St. Patrick's Day parades before?
Every one since I've been elected.
No kidding.
Which is only 2 or 3 now, I think.
Okay.
I think my 3rd.
Well, something about today. And you know, they usually don't have as great weather, is it?
No, it's beautiful, especially after the last couple of days.
Fantastic.
So the way, luck of the Irish, it just changed overnight.
Okay. Well, you can move into Nutley, you know.
Right now, we're happy in Belleville, that's for sure. We had a great little town on the other side of
Sure do.
Franklin Avenue also.
All right.
Nice. Good to see you, Bill.
Nice to see you, Ralph. Good to have you here.
Bob Mulligan, Exalted Ruler. Let's hear it for the Elks.
And Bill, real quickly, we'd like to that you just had the Commissioner de Ruggiero on from Belleville. We also have St. Patrick's greetings coming today from Belleville at Crown Chevrolet at 514 Washington Avenue. They have loads and loads of both new and used trucks in stock, and I understand that the area's largest selection of new and used cars also on site there.
Well, they have a new financing, which is very important for our viewers. 9.9% financing on select models. No waiting, no gimmicks, no hidden charges. Plus guaranteed same-day delivery. Just drive into Crown Chevrolet today and see why they're New Jersey's #1 underpricer.
Okay, let's listen to a little... All right.
Let's have a big hand for the St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee from Newark, New Jersey. Mr. Irish Heritage himself, Ron Giblin. General Chairman Brendan Veazey's the Grand Marshal. Sheila Lenahan, Deputy Grand Marshal. Hi, Sheila. John Walsh, New Jersey Irish Cultural Institute. Here's the Irish American Unity Conference. How you doing, folks? Bob Linden, Professor Bob Linden from Seton Hall University in South Orange is the president of that group. People do a lot of great work aspiring to Irish unity. Hi, Peggy. Ed Lowe from Derry. Elizabeth, how you doing?
All right, and we have a break in the action here. We're going to go back to the studios, let participating sponsors identify themselves, and we'll be back with more of the 8th Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade from Nutley, New Jersey. Stay with us. You're watching OBC. Patrick's Parade. And the Denville String Band is on your screens. From Denville, New Jersey, sir. Denville, New Jersey. Denville String Band also participates in the annual New Year's Day celebration down in the city of brotherly love.
Denville String Band. That's a little bit more appropriate. When Irish eyes are smiling.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Got a whole bunch of stuff, I guess?
Yeah, we got it. Really cute.
And here come the Nutley Amvet Patriot Twirlers.
All right. While we may be looking at some of the AMVET twirlers, we do have freeholder Tom Giblin, who is also the chairman of the St. Patrick's Parade this year. In Newark, Tom, I guess that's the largest parade in the state of New Jersey.
That's true, but first of all, good afternoon to all the friends of the Nutley St. Patrick's Day Parade. I think what we're witnessing here today is the biggest and best parade here for the Nutley, New Jersey Parade. It's come a long way in a short 8 years, and I think it's established itself as one of the leading St. Patrick's Day parades in the metropolitan area.
You've participated in all 8 of them, haven't you?
I have. I've watched the growth over the years. I think it can be attributed to a very dedicated committee that you have here in Nutley, spearheaded by Assemblyman John V. Kelly. You've,
Tom, involved in virtually all of the St. Patrick's celebrations in Essex County, correct? The one in South Orange as well?
Well, we have one in Newark, one in West Orange, and of course the one here in Nutley. And I've taken a keen interest in all the parade committees over the year because it's my belief in terms of promoting your heritage, whether you be Irish, Italian, Polish, or black, that it's good for the community and it's good for Essex County as a whole, whether we work here or reside here.
You know, I've heard some talk in recent years, not lately, but about the possibility of combining some of these parades, but they're all getting to be so long.
It seems that way. I mean, I think there was some thought going back during the early 80s that perhaps it might be the best route to take, but it just seems we have more bands at each of the parades, more groups, and even though we're, you know, in the same general area, it seems that we've got along very well in terms of support, and the different parade committees help each other with all the technical support and bands and all the things that are involved in making a successful parade, and we work very well in harmony.
Has there been any parade estimate, any official estimates yet of how many people we have along the parade route watching today's?
Judging from my past experience, I would say you probably have in the vicinity of about maybe 35 to 40,000 onlookers, which is, you know, a tremendous achievement for, you know, a town like Nutley, that, you know, to get that many people out and to watch a parade. It's, it shows that, you know, the committee must be doing their work.
I'll let you get back to watching this one and preparing for the next one.
Okay, see you, Zip.
All right, freeholder Tom Giblin.
Passing in reviews, the Staten Island Pipers Association, Staten Island, New York. President Vince Glossman of Hoboken. Jim Matherson is the pipe major, and Pete Shaughnessy is the manager. Staten Island Pipers.
Irish American Association of Nutley, which is today's sponsor.
Yeah, let's say hello to the Nutley Pub.
John Cowan and his group, one of the co-sponsors of today's parade.
Where every day is St. Patrick's Day, 365 days a year. And the float is sponsored by the Nutley Irish American Association, Nutley Savings and Loan. Sorry about that. Nutley Savings and Loan Association, celebrating its 100th year. Nutley Savings.
Well, we look at this float somewhere in the crowd. We're going to Bill Groover, who I think is with Nutley Commissioner Peter O. Scarpelli, I think is the way you pronounce it today. Bill, wherever you are, go ahead.
Commissioner Scarpelli, what did your department have to do with today's parade?
Not much, except for clean the streets before the parade and put the barricades up. That was it. We can't take any credit for it at all.
Well, you've seen other St. Patrick's Day parades in Nutley. Would you rate this one?
I rate this one the top. This is really a beautiful parade.
So it really does grow each year in size?
I think so. I think it's larger. It's a lot larger than it was last year. It's beautiful. Participation is phenomenal.
Nobody pays attention to the last names. Everybody's the same today.
Everyone's Irish today.
But it does put Nutley on the map a lot because it's probably the biggest parade of its kind in this area, in northern New Jersey, wouldn't you say?
I would think so. I would think so. It's a beautiful parade. Really, the Irish American Club did a phenomenal job on this.
A lot of other towns used to have parades. They just don't have them anymore. But the Nutley one seems to be growing.
Well, they know where the best is, so they joined us.
Oh, Okay, good enough. Thank you, Peter, very much.
Thank you. Nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
Tyrone Pipe and Drum Band. County Tyrone Pipe and Drum Band from Maspeth, New York, out in Long Island. Let's have a big round of applause for the Nutley Volunteer Emergency and Rescue Squad. These people work 24 hours a day, 366 days a year. And the president of that organization is Joe Gianetto. And Joe Gober is vice president, Mike Maloney, captain, Chris Long, treasurer, Joanne Bergamini, secretary, and Margaret Kozak, trustee. Let's hear it for the Nutley Emergency Rescue Squad.
And while we're looking at some of the fine equipment of the Nutley Emergency Rescue Squad, we'd like to tell you about a fine establishment in Nutley that is one of our consistent sponsors on OBC News. Has been built since day number one.
Yeah, Nutley ShopRite, and all the folks at Nutley ShopRite certainly wish our viewers a happy and healthy St. Patrick's Day. And when you celebrate this old tradition, don't forget, Nutley ShopRite has all your shopping needs, like delicious deli department appetizers, quality meats, fresh produce, a professional pharmacy staff to fill any prescriptions, and of course a fully stocked wine shop and liquor department. On St. Patrick's Day and every day, make ShopRite your one-stop shopping. That's 437 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. And as they say on Broadway, Phil, that's what we're doing to pay the rent.
I tell you, they have everything there now. I was looking for a compact disc player all over New Jersey. I finally found one at one of the discount stores out on the highway, what I thought was a good price. I came back to do some food shopping at the Park ShopRite, and guess what? They were selling at even a better price.
That's our so-called food stores.
Well, they've expanded, to say the least.
Sure have.
All right, and while we have this break in the parade, let's go back to our studio for a couple more commercial messages, and then we'll be back with more of the 8th Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade from Nutley, New Jersey. See you in a few.
Pipe band, is this an annual event for you? Have you marched in the parade before?
Well, I haven't before, but this band marches in this every year, yeah. So, one of their favorite parades, I gather, yeah.
And this is a favorite? This is a big event that you look forward to?
Yeah, well, they have a nice sort of event in the morning with some of the local Irish people, and then a great lunch, and then a big parade back to the city, and they make everyone feel very welcome. So, yeah, it's a fun day.
Are you from Ireland originally?
No, I'm Australian.
Australian?
Yeah.
How'd you get into this?
Just lucky, I guess. I fit the uniform. 2 arms and 2 legs.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, when are you going to give us back our cup?
You know, the year 2000, who cares? You know?
What float? Who are you sponsored by?
The Nutley Savings and Loan.
Nutley Savings and Loan. And what is this float all about?
What's this float about? Do you know? Well, it's their 100th birthday.
Okay, it's what?
Their 100th birthday.
100th birthday of what?
Opening as a band.
Ah, it's the 100th birthday for the Nutley Savings and Loan. And you're here to play traditional Irish music?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Now, where are you all from?
Well, John and my brother, we're from Clifton, and our cousins, they're from Bloomfield.
Oh, so this is the family. This is a family.
Yeah.
And do you get together and play this type of music a lot?
Yeah, around St. Patrick's Day we play a lot. All year round, too.
Uh-huh. And could you tell your names just so that everyone in the audience knows?
My name is Kenneth VC.
Uh-huh. From Nutley?
No, from Clifton.
More VC from Bloomfield. Kelly VC from Bloomfield.
And John VC from Clifton.
And do you think you might play a little bit for us?
Yeah.
Okay, let us get ready.
Audrey. Thank you. Phil White with us here. Besides Audrey, we have Bill Groover and our official parade announcer, Joe Kivett, who has just introduced the Spirit of Liberty Fife and Drum Color Guard, sponsored by American Legion Post number 209.
Legion Post 209 from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Don Patton, President, and Kevin McGonigal.
I don't know if we go to Scotch Plains or not, but Cedar Grove is a UA Columbia town coming up with a fire truck here.
That's right, Cedar Grove is, absolutely. And there they are, beautiful fire truck.
And a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Bill, you heard
to Cedar Grove, New Jersey Fire Department.
Freeholder Tom Giblin say he estimated the crowd at 30 to 35,000. I don't know if he was being generous, but if it is anywhere near that number of people watching this parade along the route today, that would be a record by far.
Oh, I think it's certainly that number, Phil. By the way, what's the population of Nutley?
It's it's less than that.
Okay, it gives you some idea.
We have Cedar Grove, Scotch Plains.
How are you? Good to see you.
And the temperature here at Nutley Savings is up to 66 degrees. Started about an hour and a half ago when this parade began. It started at 59 degrees.
Now the Nutley Pet Center. Nutley Pet Center of Nutley and Belleville. And Ralph DePiro, President. Well, what do you know? Look at all those characters on there. Nutley Pet Center participating on a parade every year, and they always come up with some new original ideas. Fantastic.
Ralph DePiro, the owner of Nutley Pet Center, is driving the van himself.
Nutley Pet Center from Belleville, New Jersey.
Here on the reviewing stand, one of the trustees of the Irish American Association is Bill Hamilton, and I see him over there snapping pictures away. Yeah. So this might be an appropriate time to mention that Bill and his wife Dorothy of Nutley Camera at 215 Franklin Avenue are one of the co-sponsors today. Of course, they remind you to have not only lots of film right now to capture all the parade highlights and the memories of this St. Patrick's celebration, but throughout the year to make sure you're stocked up on film.
Well,
we in the business know it's important to have a good...
Well, they'll be very busy tomorrow after all the pictures are being taken in to be developed.
Oh yeah, don't forget, that's right.
By the way, Nutley Camera has all the photographic needs and camera supplies, as well as many famous brands of cameras and projectors, including Canon, Kodak, Minolta, and Nikon. Nutley Camera, you get the same day film developing. That's for any size film. And if it's in by 10, it'll be out by 5. Nutley Camera, where the focus is on personal service, extraordinary value.
Okay, this is the
right day to talk about a camera store, Phil.
Good camera store, too. Have you been down there? No,
Dana Hanlon is the director. Offices are Susan DeLita,
You can
Marianne
compare them
Hanlon. with
42nd Street Photo, and that's no lie.
Oh, hey, that is good to know.
We have some fine photo stores in the area, and Nutley Camera is certainly one of them, one of the best. Sell good binoculars too. I haven't been able to use them in a plane. I almost crashed when I tried to.
This is going to be a 3-hour parade, Phil.
I don't know.
At least two. At least 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours, I'd say. But I'd say we have another half hour to go. Aha, I see a political statement coming.
Okay, what is that? Tell us what that is.
It's England, get out of Ireland, and I can tell you that officially the parade committee has been trying to discourage
I understand.
Either that statement or, you know, any political statements whatsoever. But,
like they do in the New York parade.
Yeah.
They've been trying to avoid that.
They say it's easy to keep a banner rolled up
and open it up in the parade.
when you get near a TV camera.
Irish American Association Society of the Oranges. West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, welcome to Nutley.
Councilman Joe Barry with Bill Groover. We saw the Project Children banner a few moments ago. Bill,
Councilman, I guess it's safe to say you're Irish.
Indeed, indeed.
In fact, I knew that before today's parade, but you're all dressed for the occasion today, and this is a good time to talk about that program that comes up for the kids from Ireland, which you're going to do again this year, right?
Yes, sir. We're right in the middle of it. We're bringing 600 children this year, the program, and we'll have 100 of them in the Bloomfield area. And we're deeply involved in fundraising and arranging for host parents and all kinds of things like that.
Do you have many repeat families that want to have them again?
Yes.
You
yes.
do?
And we get 65% every year come back to take a child the next year.
And you do it in your home too, of course.
Oh, sure.
Naturally.
We've had children every year since we've been involved.
Do they keep corresponding, the children here, with the ones they've met, Joe?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we got 4 or 5 cards from Belfast and Derry in the mail just yesterday and today, yesterday and the day before.
Very
Happy
good.
St. Patrick's Day cards and so forth. We have a fundraiser I'd like to tell you about, if I
Please
can.
do. Of course you may.
On next Saturday night, the 22nd, at St. Thomas the Apostle, we're having our 5th annual fundraising benefit dance, and promises to be a good time for anybody who wants to come.
You can say how much it costs. Go ahead.
$12.50 a head, and we have entertainment. We have pipe band and dancers, and we have a very good band. The Murphy Brothers have been with us for 5 years now, and everybody enjoys that band, so they all come back.
It's a wonderful program, because I remember when the kids arrived last year, and I was there with John Kelly.
You were there.
It was a very exciting moment. They were exhausted, but they were excited.
Oh yes, they were, and they hadn't had a chance really to become homesick yet.
No,
so they were all jumping up and down. They were really excited. So it's a great day, beautiful weather.
Oh,
John really ordered the best day you could have.
Very good.
So
Thank
we're
you.
delighted. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you.
The Tri-County Pipe Band.
Let's welcome the Irish American Teamsters.
"66 degrees here in Nutley this afternoon. Beautiful skies.
And this is the Krakow Foundation from Parsons Square, Bloomfield. Assemblywoman Marion Krakow and Councilman John Krakow. President is Mr. Nicholas Polaro and Mr. Dan Parisi, Treasurer. How you doing, Marion? Assemblyman Marion Krakow. And hello, John Krakow. Councilman Krakow. And hello to the Bellamore, New York City Bellamore, the great city, pipes and drums of New York. Pipe major is John Bottomley, and drum major is Bill Breed. Nutley Italian American Civic Association. Bob Ruzignolo, President, and Bobby Bartel, Vice President. Give us a lot of help with our parade. And let's say hello to the Ladies Auxiliary, President Sarah Serafino, and Vice President Joan Carletta.
And we'll get back to the Italian American Association and more parade activity, but let's go to Audrey Garrett, who's standing by. We understand she's with some Irish musicians. Audrey?
name?
Maria Mazza.
And where are you from?
Nutley.
Well, now, what are you going to do in the parade?
Twirl.
You're going to twirl. Have you been doing this a long time?
Yes.
How long have you been twirling the baton?
6 years.
6 years, and how old are you?
8.
You started when you were 2.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Would you like to show us a little bit of how you twirl the baton?
Yeah.
It's Monday, St. Patrick's Day. You want to wish the people at home a happy day?
Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
What's your name? Speak up a little bit. What's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole what?
Shady.
Nicole Shady? And is this your first time walking in the parade? Were you excited about it?
Yes.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And you got up this morning? You got all ready for the parade? Did your mother put those pretty ribbons in your hair?
Yes.
And are you getting ready to walk?
Yes.
Do you want to say anything to the people for St. Patrick's Day?
No.
How about Happy St. Patrick's Day?
Yes.
Let's look at the camera and tell them.
President Al Piscatello. And District Governor is Mario DiMaggio of Nutley. Mario DiMaggio.
And as we get ready to listen to this next Piper Band bill, I'd like to tell all our viewers that one of our co-sponsors today is the William Jernick Jr. Insurance Company, a professional insurer with your best interests in mind. It's conveniently located at 301 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. The Jernick Agency represents the Selected Risk Insurance Company, which has been named the #1 insurance company in the state of New Jersey for the past 4 out of 5 years.
Yeah, the agency offers premium coverage, Phil, personnel services, and rates that are preferred, specializing in all types of insurance: life, commercial, homeowners, fire, auto, liability, health, and of course life. The William J. Jernick Jr. Agency. Insurance's only policy for 2 generations.
Nutley Chamber of Commerce. Bobby Brulard is the president, and Bill Leducer, VP.
And we just saw some of the members of the Italian-American Civic Association pass by. Audrey Garrett was with members of that group a little earlier, and she has a little report for us now.
Okay, we have students against...
Well, this is the Nutley Italian-American Civic Organization. Well, welcome to the St. Patrick's Day Parade, at the beginning of it. What brings you out today?
Well, a lovely day, isn't it?
I thought it was going to rain. I'm thrilled.
Beautiful. It started out fine, and it's going to end up fine, I'm sure.
Well, you all look quite festive. Look at all these ribbons and the flags. Do you do this annually?
Yes, we do. Every parade in town, sure.
Every parade?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we sponsor one, too.
This
Columbus Day Parade.
This is our biggest parade yet. We're supposed to have something like 18 to 20 bands.
Yeah.
18 to 20 bands. You're going to march right along with them the whole way? How long is the parade route?
This is a short parade. Yeah.
A mile and a half.
Roughly.
And then, is there any after-parade celebration planned?
Corned beef. We got our clubhouse. It's free.
Really?
That's right. The only free offering in town.
Well, now, this is going to be aired Monday night. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people on Monday?
Have a good time.
Ringo Brown.
You want to say it all together? Go ahead. You want to say it all together?
All right. Aaron go Brown, shall we?
Aaron
go Brown.
This group, Students Against Drunk Driving, I heard, they're from Clifton, I heard there was a little bit of a controversy about...
Yes, that's true, there was.
Did you? I don't know what it was about. I think
Yes.
they wanted to parade by a mock accident scene, and it was so gory that they decided, please, no.
I heard the same thing from the committee, and you're right, Phil.
We're going to go live to Audrey Gadd here in just a second, but we do want to tell you that Vidiello's Bakery salutes the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Nutley, with a reminder that Easter is only 2 weeks away.
Oh, well, obviously visiting the bakery for a great assortment of Easter specialties, and that includes babka, Sicilian and pepperoni bread, grain pies, Italian pastries, and many cakes and cookies, all baking done on the premises. And by the way, for St. Patrick's Day holiday, it's a good time to think about a good bakery. So stop in and see why Vidiello's Bakery has been a Nutley institution for nearly 20 years at 103 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. Vidiello's Bakery.
Let's hear it from Caledonian Pipe Fishing and Party New Jersey, John Congo.
In case you missed the Grand Marshal, Joe Cunningham, who's on the dais right now, a little earlier this afternoon, Audrey Garrett spoke with Joe Cunningham. So let's go back to Audrey Garrett.
Let's, Tommy, are you looking forward to this?
Oh, very much so.
You are? This is the very beginning.
We prayed for rain, we got it.
You do this every year?
Every year we have a parade, yes.
And are you in it every year?
No, I'm the Grand Marshal and also president of the association.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So you have a long walk, and what's for you at the end of the parade?
Then we have a reception down at the bank.
So do you have any after parade celebration planned?
Well, there will be a party at the bank. Yeah, for anybody who wants to come.
Well, I think that's terrific.
There are beverages and little food and everything like that.
Well, I wish you a happy walk. Do you have anything you wanted to say to the viewers on Monday?
Well, just thank everybody for having us, and we're pretty sure everybody's going to be Irish again Monday.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you much.
The Nutley Lions Club passing by the reviewing stand with their big eye-ear-mobile of New Jersey. Of course, eyesight conservation is one of the big items in the annual civic promotions of the Lions Club, not only in Nutley, but throughout our area. The Queen of the Parade, Kathleen O'Shea, also interviewed by Audrey Garrett. And we go back to Audrey now for that.
How do you feel today?
I love it. Thank God for the beautiful weather. Yeah.
It is holding out, isn't it?
That's right.
Otherwise it'd be a bit wet for you. You look lovely.
Thank you very much.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to the people of Nutley, Belleville, and Clifton?
It's a great day, and everybody's Irish on this day, and it's beautiful weather, and I'm just proud that I'm the Queen of the Nutley Parade.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Come on, get the driver. How do you think, guys?
I thought we had Commissioner McGreevy with Bill Groover, but apparently not. So let's go back to Audrey Garrett, who's with some leprechauns.
What's going on at your place tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing special?
Right now, no.
What do you think of today's parade?
Say louder! Do you want to say anything to the viewers? What do you say to the viewers? What day is it?
Hey, hi, Mike.
Is it St. Patrick's Day? Do you want to wish the viewers Happy St. Patrick's Day?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
You want to wave to the viewers and say it? Ready? You want to wave and say it? Go ahead.
Wave. Say hi. Here's the Easter Bunny. He's waving to you.
All right, and we're back. We have more features for you, but we would like to tell you that today's St. Patrick's celebration also being brought to you by Town Delicatessen and Caterers in Belleville. When planning a St. Patrick's celebration or any celebration, don't forget to visit Town Deli and Caterers at 650 Girolamo Street in Belleville for the ultimate in-party catering. You'll find a large selection of high-quality meats, delicious cheeses, and an assortment of tempting appetizers. And as a matter of fact, you can choose from almost 100 thick deli sandwiches, including hot Jewish corned beef and pastrami, with many Italian specialties made to order. All cooking, of course, is done on the premises at Town Deli and Caterers, a Belleville landmark since 1962. Bill, were you able to get a hold of Commissioner McGreevy?
Yes, he said nothing special going on. He just wanted to talk about what a great day this had been and how the weather was so historically different and better than any other year.
All right, Sergei Nicamato
Also in today's parade, and the surrogate is with Audrey Garrett at the head of the parade. A little taped interview, a little feature we did earlier. So let's go back to Audrey Garrett.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
It's a beautiful day today, isn't it?
It's a gorgeous day for the Irish, right?
I think so. What brings you out for the parade? This parade?
I make all the parades.
Do you do this every year?
Every year.
Would you like to...
Columbus Day.
St. Patrick's and Columbus Day. Do you want to say anything to the viewers?
Well, I just want to join with them in wishing the Irish and the Irish American to help them celebrate their heritage. It's a great day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right, thank you, Audrey. And as we continue with our coverage, we have some words from Herman's Hair Design, Bill. You ever go there?
No, but it looks like a good place. You can look your very best at Herman's Hair Design Studio, 353 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. Herman believes that any successful hairstyle should begin with the proper cut and look great from all angles. Expert professional staff people, Herman's is a full-service beauty salon offering complete hair and nail care and a private area for body waxing and facials. Herman's is open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 9 to 5, Thursday and Friday from 9 to 7. For an appointment, just call 667-6100. That's Herman's Hair Design.
All right, Bill, we've been doing some interviews on tape and some live. We're going to go live now to Audrey Garrett. She's right down here in front of the grandstand now with a group, I think it's bagpipers, I'm not sure. But let's go now to Audrey Garrett.
We're here with the Christian Brothers Pipe Band all the way from Limerick, Ireland. These people have come all the way over here from Ireland just to march in our parade. How are you today?
Great. Enjoying ourselves. Oh, certainly.
Now, who coordinated this project? I mean, coming all the way over here from Ireland to march in our parade is pretty special for us. I mean, who was the person in charge of this?
Well, I'm a past pupil, excuse me, of the school from CBS over in Ireland, and I live over here. And a year or so ago, when friends of mine visited here, they said, let's bring the kids from the school over. So last year, we started organizing it. And the Christian Brothers Academy in Lincroft helped enormously by getting parents to keep all these boys in their own homes, and the brothers themselves put up the adults in their guest house.
Did you have some sort of a fundraising campaign so people could come?
Yes, indeed. We started about last April, and we raised over £25,000, which I suppose in dollars about $30,000. And we really kept it going up to just last month when we had raised sufficient funds to bring all the lads over with the help of Jerry O'Sullivan here.
Now, how did you do that? Did you have parties or bake sales?
We had some quite large raffles, a monthly raffle, roughly about $1,000 per month of a raffle, and we made about $12,000 from that alone with the help of the Parents Committee, Elsie O'Doherty, Anne Maloney, my wife, Kathleen, Tony Cremons, Mrs. Carey, and Pauline O'Brien.
Sounds like you have quite a crew.
Oh, we have a very good crew indeed, yes, certainly.
Now let me go over here and talk to the guys. You're over here, is this the first time you're in the States?
Yeah, first time flying as well.
First time flying. How'd you get over here?
By plane.
And how long have you been here now?
Came in Thursday.
Thursday evening, yeah.
Thursday. And how long will you stay?
Till next Friday.
Now, how is it different being here than it would be in Ireland?
Food is different.
Food's different. How so?
You know, you've all this foreign food. We're only used to bacon and cabbage.
Bacon and cabbage. So what have you liked to eat so far?
The ice cream and...
What kind of ice cream?
Every kind of ice cream under the sun.
And you?
I suppose the French fries and burgers have been something new.
French fries and burgers? Yeah. Sounds like we may have a new McDonald's convert. And you, how about you? What do you like over here?
I like the pizzas. My first time trying a pizza, you know. It's very different. Very enjoyable. Yeah.
And you, anything you like in particular? The music, the food, the girls?
Girls, definitely. Plenty of them.
Have your eye on anyone in particular?
Just a few.
Just a few. Whoa, is there someone that was going to tell us a story or a thing? Matt?
Matt.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, is there anything you'd like to say to the people of Nutley, Clifton, Bellevue, or Bloomfield?
Well, we would like to thank the people, the parents of Lincroft, who have been absolutely superb, and especially Brother Timothy at the college. He just doesn't know what to do to make our stay very enjoyable, and we're thrilled to be here. We would like to say a very sincere thanks.
Belfast, from the north of Ireland, so she knows what it's like over there, but she's thrilled to be here as well. Delighted.
And we're delighted to have you. We have a traditional Irish storyteller. Now, what is your name?
Matt Kelly. I'm a teacher in the school.
I want you to know, Matt, that I've been hearing a lot about your storytelling ability, and I think that we'd all like to hear a little bit about it.
No, it's all lies, completely. The whole lot is lies.
Could you fabricate something for us today?
You're looking for a tall story.
A tall story? I mean, I always like tall stories, given my height, but...
It's hard to think of one off the top of my head now, but I suppose I'll tell you a story about County Clare's county at home, and a little pub up there called Joe McHugh's. A lot of people will know it. It's up around a place called the Cliffs of Moher. And it's a pub in Ireland that sells, you can either get rat poison.
Rat poison?
Yeah, rat poison. And right beside the rat poison, you could get ham, the meat, you know, and things like that. And you can get petrol inside in the shop. You could get lovely sweets called bonbons.
So on one shelf I have rat poison, bacon, sweets, and gasoline.
Yeah, but you have to be very careful because he fills the petrol right beside where he fills the drink, you know. So if you're not watching, you can get a pint of petrol, or gas as you call it. And there was a guy that actually drank a full pint of this petrol by mistake one day, and he just went flying around the pub completely, up along the walls, right across the ceiling, stopped dead, and just fell to the ground. There wasn't a move out of him. He didn't die, actually. He just ran out of petrol when he was up there.
I guess that's what you call getting fueled up?
That's about it. That's about it, yeah.
Well, is there anything that we can say to the people for St. Patrick's Day in this county?
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Very happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you
for the great welcome they gave us here in Nutley. Marvellous welcome here in Nutley. And thank you very much.
Well, thank you. And back to you.
Commissioner Joe Cunningham, Grand Marshal of the parade today. What do you think of today's parade?
Just absolutely wonderful. The weather was on our side, too.
Well, not only that, but you had so many great bands, contingents from so many different towns, a group from Ireland, all the ingredients that make a great St. Patrick's Day parade.
That's correct, yes. Well, a lot of work to get the bands together. Karen Polito from the bank is really instrumental in doing that for us. And they all like to march in Nutley Parade. They say it's one of the finer parades they march in. So they want to come here, too.
You've seen other Nutley parades.
Yes, I have.
And how would you rate this one with the other ones?
Has to be the best.
Okay.
Of course, I'm Grand Marshal, too. I'm prejudiced, but it's the best.
Okay. Well, New York can't have better weather or better spirit than they've had here in Nutley today.
They certainly. I hope they have the same kind of weather, though, too.
So
and
do
spirit.
I.
Yes.
And congratulations to you and the committee that did so much good work today.
Fine. Well, thank you very much. It was a lot of work, but we enjoyed doing it. Thank you very much.
Great day for everybody.
Great for everybody. Everybody's
Irish.
All Irish, correct.
Thank you very much, Joe.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Bill, thanks a lot. And we'd like to tell you that one of our co-sponsors today is Santini Brothers, saluting the 1986 St. Patrick's Day Parade with homemade pasta, just like Mama used to make, featuring an extensive menu. Santini Brothers offers real old-fashioned Italian cooking like veal francese, scallopini marsala with vino, linguine, Mama Menina. What were you saying? I think Mr. Santini's right here. Okay, also a complimentary glass of wine with dinner or any of their other house specialties. Santini's Brothers Pizzeria. They're just not pizza. They're open 7 days a week, including Fridays, Saturdays till midnight at 335 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. Let's get John Kelly over here, yeah. See what the reaction of the parade chairman, one of the founders of the Irish American Association here in Nutley. John, over here, this camera. Give us your assessment. Was it a success?
I think it was the best parade we've ever had. You know that.
Can you face the camera?
Sure, I can face the camera.
All right.
I'll wave to the camera. How's that?
All right.
I think it was the best parade we ever had.
Freeholder Tom Giblin said he thought there were between 30 and 35,000 people out there on Franklin Avenue today. Do you think that seemed like a kind of high to us?
Well, he's an expert. He's been in politics a lot longer than I have. I would think that he's probably made a good guesstimate.
Well, you politicians at times tend to exaggerate things.
You're right. We always do. We always do.
But it was certainly a good parade. Best weather we've ever had?
It's the best, really the best. We never had weather like this to my recollection.
All right, so right now I gather you're going downstairs to a party sponsored by the Irish American Association?
I think this body is going to go sleep for a couple hours.
All right, but there is it Joe Finn that's here?
Yes, Joe Finn.
And he gets underway in just a few minutes, I guess. Huh?
That's what they tell me. I have nothing to do with that party. I only get involved with the parade.
All right, congratulations. It was...
and I want to thank you and Channel OBC for great coverage.
What channel is that?
The only time that I ever really seen a parade is on television. I've never seen a Nutley parade except on television.
All right, John Kelly, thanks for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Bye now.
We want to thank John Kelly also for being one of our sponsors. Bill, let me go get a hold of Tom Barrett here for just a second.
Okay.
And, we still have to tell the folks about the Nutley Bike Shop.
Okay.
And Patrician Real Estate and Travel. Ann Fasari's...
why don't you do that? Let me talk about that.
You talk about that, and what we're going to do is I think we're going to see a few highlights from some of the other post-parade festivities going on, so we've got a lot more fun still coming up.
Okay, well, the bike shop. Bike shop. Wish everyone a very happy St. Patrick's Day. You can count on personal service. That's the #1 priority at the Nutley Bike Shop. A full-time staff and a full line of parts and accessories for all your biking needs. An authorized Schwinn dealer. They also feature Soma, Road Ace, BMX, Motorline, and other top quality products, all at affordable prices. The Nutley Bike Shop is equipped to service all makes and models, and all service work is guaranteed by the experts. Why hike when you can bike? Biking is more popular all the time. Ride into the Nutley Bike Shop at 307 Franklin Avenue in Nutley, your cycle center for over 40 years.
Who operates a public relations firm here in Nutley, which, Tom, you are handling the promotion for the Newark St. Patrick's Parade, correct? And you've been involved with the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Nutley as well.
Well, that's right, Phil. For the last few years, well, last 7 years, in fact, in Newark, we've handled the publicity and the general public relations affairs for the Newark Parade. In fact, the interesting thing about the Newark Parade and my involvement in it is my father was the publicist for the Newark Parade for almost 20 years. And one of the unique things about the Newark Parade is that it's a generational, a generational cooperative thing. We can probably list in the parade committee itself many sons of former members, officers of the parade who are participating in it today. And that, in large part, has a lot to do with the fact that it's been so successful over 51 years.
Tom, is it continuing to grow? And I ask that in light of some of the comments we hear about the possibility, perhaps at some point in the future, of Essex County joining and having, in effect, one giant St. Patrick's celebration.
Well, Phil, I'll tell you, if one of the things about the Irish and Irish politics is that trying to get a consensus for an operation like that would take some difficulties. In fact, if you want to come in and ameliorate it for us, I think we'd be more than willing to hire you to help us do it. No, but there has been some talk for some years trying to combine the West Orange and the Nutley Parade and the Newark Parade into one effort, but the difficulty is trying to decide on a location, getting the cooperations of the different officials. Each parade in itself is proud of their own activities and trying to get it together, and it would take some doing, I would say, to do it. I don't see it in the immediate future.
Of course, this parade ran nearly 2 hours this afternoon. That would be certainly an awful long march where they all did get together.
Well, I would say so. I think the thing about the Nutley Parade in 8 very short years is that they have an operation today they can be very proud of. I mean,
how does the Nutley Parade compare in length to, say, Belmar has a big parade, does it not?
Well, Belmar's, I think, you got to keep in mind weather oftentimes has a lot to do with it. You can almost say it's, 90% of the turnout in large part has to do with the weather. But I think the Belmar Parade affords people easy access to the parade. It's in the shore area. Often they've been very lucky with the weather, in fact. And they get a large participation by the crowd. I think the Nutley Parade, what's unique about that is they have a tremendous crowd participation, and their marching units and their marching bands and the attractive displays that the parade committee is able to put on certainly stands in their stead. The Newark Parade, what's unique about that is it's literally the oldest and the largest parade in the state of New Jersey. It's probably the oldest Irish-American celebration in the state of New Jersey at this point. And they may have more marching units because of its tradition. But certainly at this stage of the game, Nutley's parade can't take really second place to anyone. It's a wonderful, wonderful display of community participation and Irish pride.
All right, Tom Barrett, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you, Phil.
All right, I think Audrey is with our parade queen, is she not? Is Audrey with her?
She's going to get ready to interview her right now.
All right, well, listen, Bill, we have a little bit more business while we look at some of these scenes around the grandstand this afternoon.
About the Park Diner, let's do that.
Why don't you do that, and I'll go help Audrey get set up with the parade queen.
The Park Diner, a good place to meet people. The Park Diner, a good place to meet people, a good place to eat. John, Jimmy, Peter, and the staff at the Park Diner in Nutley wish you a delicious St. Patrick's Day. They invite you to join them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just a snack 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy sumptuous daily lunch and dinner specials with fresh seafood delivered every day. All baking is done on the premises. The Park Diner offers fine food, elegant, pleasant surroundings, in a relaxed atmosphere and an affordable menu. Be sure that you visit the Park Diner for your next meal at 372 Center Street in Nutley, the area's most exclusive diner.
All right. Good place to eat, too.
Okay.
I mean, aside from the fact that, listen, we're going back, Audrey Garrett live. She's with Kathleen O'Shea, our queen for a day here in Nutley, New Jersey. Audrey?
She is queen of the St. Patrick's Day Parade for Nutley. How are you today?
I'm fine. Couldn't be better.
It's a beautiful weather, beautiful parade.
It sure was. There were a lot of people turned out because of the weather, and it was just great.
Now, how does someone become queen of the St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Well, this year I was fortunate enough to be elected by the committee. They asked me to be queen. Our Grand Marshal, Joe Cunningham, called me up and asked me if I would be his queen.
That's terrific. How did you find out? I mean, how long ago was it that he called you?
Oh, a few weeks ago, I believe, yes.
And how did you feel when you heard the news?
Oh, I was very excited. I was thrilled.
So you're all dressed up today. How was the parade? Did you have a nice ride?
Oh, it was wonderful. Real nice and smooth. The sun was on my back and the wind blowing. It was wonderful. People very nice.
Well, we appreciate having someone as lovely as you as queen of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and thanks very much. And here we'll go back to Bill Gruber.
Okay, thank you.
Harry Knox, you're the Grand Marshal of the West Orange Parade.
Yes, I am.
Did you come today to see how it's done in Nutley, huh?
Well, the Nutley Parade's always been a fine parade. I've marched in it over the last few years. John Kelly's a personal friend of mine, and the hospitality in Nutley is fantastic.
How would you rate it with the other parades?
Well, I have to talk about my own parade, West Orange, as being the top parade,
All right,
or I won't have a place to go home to tonight. But I think Nutley's a fine parade. And West Orange will be a very fine parade. More bands than we ever had since the parade started. I think we have 19 bands. How many bands do we have? 24 bands. 24 bands, right.
Terrific.
Our treasury is gone, but we have 24 bands.
Well, I hope you have as good weather as they had here in Nutley today.
Well, so do I.
I wish you a lot of luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us here today.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Yep.
Get a shot of this grandstand. I mean, they are really...
Yeah. That's a good. Hey, that's a good shot here.
No, but listen, we're going to be closing out our coverage by listening to a little bit of music by Joe Finn, who is performing downstairs. And Bill, you can get a Coke down there too.
Hey,
and our staff can get something. We have to bribe them down there. But we do have one more commercial message, and it has nothing to do with England getting out of Ireland, but it's Ann Fasari's little business here in town. And Bill, maybe you could tell the folks it's our last.
That's our last commercial.
Our last commercial.
One of our sponsors, Ann Fasari, and her expert staff at her Salon Privé wish you a beautiful St. Patrick's Day. Ann Salon is a complete body and skin care center for men and women, offering body lifts, manicures, pedicures, and electrotherm to reduce scars and stretch marks, as well as body massage, waxing and wrapping, cosmetics, European skin care products, and electrolysis, all designed to help you look and feel terrific. Come into this designer's boutique, receive a free makeup application and lesson. Ann Fasari's Salon Privé, located at 647 Franklin Avenue in Nutley, is open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 6. It's open Wednesday, 9 till 9. All major credit cards are accepted, but you need to call for an appointment, 661-0202.
All right, Bill, listen, we're going to wrap up our coverage from upstairs here. We're going to go back to our studio for just a Unfortunately, one more quick commercial announcement.
Here are two adopted Irishmen today.
And when we come back, we're going to have some more fun. The Irish American Association is sponsoring one of the biggest parties of the afternoon. It's right here in the basement of Nutley Savings and Loan. They're charging $10 to get in, all the proceeds helping to finance this great parade we saw this afternoon. So we will be hearing from Irish balladeer Joe Finn when we come back. So don't go away. We're all finished with our commercial announcements except one more, including one from our good patriarch here, Nutley Savings and Loan. So we'll be right back. You are watching OBC.
At the community room at Nutley Savings, Joe Finn still singing, people still dancing, and Audrey, Bill, and I are still standing. That's something in itself.
Now that is amazing.
Because we haven't sat down yet. If we did, we won't stand again.
Well, we thought just before we said goodnight that we would, I don't know, are we in a mood for serious reflections?
Oh, sure, sure. I think of all the things that made an impression today, the thing that I thought was just so incredible was that Christian Brothers Bagpipe Band that came here all the way from Limerick, Ireland. And the kids that are in the band are staying in homes of American families, are getting a real taste of the United States right here in Nutley, and I think that's terrific.
You know, Nutley and other communities in the area throughout North New Jersey are also involved in Project Children. They had a group in the parade, but this is a group, an organization that was born here in North Jersey that brings youngsters from Northern Ireland afflicted by the conflict there to spend their summer vacations here in the United States. They stay with homes just like these kids did.
It's wonderful. It's great.
And we've talked with many of them in years gone by. When they arrive, they come, they're both from Catholic homes and Protestant homes. Sometimes the Catholics from Northern Ireland stay with Protestants in the United States and vice versa. Makes some interesting reactions, but I'll tell you something, they all go home loving one another.
I'm telling you, I asked some of the guys what were some of their impressions their first couple of days in the United States, what were some of their favorite things. They said they like food, burgers, Pepsi, pizza, ice cream, and the girls.
All right, so you had a good time, Audrey?
Great time. Thank you.
All right, and just a final departing word from our colleague, Bill Groover. Everybody's been saying, Bill, welcome back. I don't know if I've said welcome back, but glad to have you back in New Jersey.
It's a great way to cap your first week back, a day at the Nutley St. Patrick's Day Parade. Nothing like it anywhere I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of parades, Phil. It's a great day all around.
You mentioned the community spirit.
Oh, yeah, the spirit here is incredible. This town of Nutley is unbelievable. Everybody feels it. That's why they come out and have such exuberance. It's all over the town. This is just one way that they have to show it.
You mentioned a few times earlier today in our coverage about the participation of groups and individuals from Clifton. Of course, Clifton and Nutley are in different counties, and over the years there hasn't been that much social interaction, but I kind of see signs of that changing.
Oh, I have a feeling that after today there'll be more Clifton people in the Nutley Parade and maybe in other Nutley events too. I agree.
Get some Nutley people involved in some Clifton activities.
Why not? It's a big town. They got plenty of room. You bet.
All right, as you hear, Joe Finn is still singing. For Audrey Garrett and Bill Groover, it's time, I guess, to say goodnight. We certainly want to thank all of our sponsors who made this telecast possible. And wherever you are, from all of us, what can we say but
Erin, go Brock.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.